Hey guys, my name is Lily and today I want to show you the probably best longbow that you can buy on this planet right now. So this here is a longbow by the company MandarinDuck. Now usually I do not shoot longbows because transportation is always an issue because they are so long. But this bow here is actually a takedown bow. Look at that. So this is how you can take down the bow. You just pull the parts apart, and then here you have the male part, which has two grooves at the side, here and here, and this is the female part. You can see that this is made with really sturdy fiberglass, and if you take a look at the inside you will also see these metal parts, and this is actually where the grooves of the male part goes in, and actually it's going in just perfectly, so it's not too loose, it's also not too tight. Also, if you twist the limbs, it's not moving, and that's the most important thing, because a lot of those cheap takedown bows, which are similar to this one, they have issues with rattling and also they have issues with twisting. So you don't ever want your bow to twist, because that would be very bad for your accuracy. And also you don't want anything to rattle, because then the limbs are moving around and then you will not hit your target properly again. So this connection here is probably the highest quality of a connection with longbows that I've ever seen. I've never seen something similar which is holding up to the high quality of this bow. So yeah, actually I got this bow a year ago, and today I thought that it's finally time to try it out at the archery range, and I want to see how good I can shoot with it on the 3D parkour. I set up the bow to 8 inches or 20 centimeters. Okay guys, so I shot pretty accurate at 10 meters, 15, 20 and 25. But then at 30 meters I wasn't so sure anymore where I should aim at the animal. So then I shot too high and the arrow went over the animal. And then I did one more shot and this one went too low. Still now I want to try this 30-meter distance again, and I want to see if I can do a little bit better. Okay, this time I did better at 30 meters, and now it's time to go onto the actual parkour. Okay, so the first one was a little bit too high and also to the right, but I was lucky, I hit the neck, which is of course deadly. The second one was much better and I've hit the heart of the animal. Okay, this one is a little bit tricky. It's, I believe, 26 meters away or so. Ooh, too high. Okay, at the first arrow I have aimed here and I also shot here. So then I realized that I'm aiming too high, because I probably overestimated the distance. And then at the second shot I made a correction, I aimed here and then I hit the target here, which is perfect. The next animal is 20 meters away, so I'm going to aim like at the belly of the animal right at the border. Great. Okay, so this was a perfect shot, and with the tip of the arrow I have aimed right at the spot. So I wanted to hit here, and this is how much lower I had to aim, at 20 meters. And yeah, that's pretty good. That's a really good shot. It also comes in an angle, and it would hit the heart, which is right in the middle here. Okay, the next target is a eagle, which is sitting quite a lot above me, so it's really steep here, and it's one of the hardest targets to hit on this parcours because it's really so much different if you shoot your arrows at an angle. So usually you should aim a little bit lower than usual. Usually. I hit the neck. This is crazy. It's so hard to hit this target correctly. Okay, the first shot was horrible. I aimed somewhere here and then the arrow went here. The second shot I knew that I had to aim even lower, so I aimed to the feet of the animal and then I hit it in the vital zone. So yeah guys, it's really hard to estimate how you should shoot if you're shooting in an angle, because it's just so different if you just shoot the arrows horizontally. Okay, this was a pretty good shot at 32 meters. I was quite lucky and I aimed right here with the arrow. And because it's so far away, the arrow falls down and then I hit right here where the arrow belongs. Wow, look at that. That was a really good shot at 18 meters. And I've aimed right here with the tip of the arrow. Okay, there's a red stag over there. It's almost 40 meters, so I don't know where I should aim actually. So I try to aim like a little bit above the animal. Lucky me. And there's another animal down there. Let's see if I can hit it. I hit the neck again. Okay, this red deer I hit at the neck by accident. Okay, now let's go to the next animal. Oh my god, look at this. This was a complete luck shot. So I aimed like here where the antler is, and then because the distance is so long, it's almost 40 meters, the arrow fell down and hit the deer at a very deadly spot. So lucky me. Okay, now I want to get out of my shoes because I want to train walking barefoot a little bit. Okay, this was my first shot. It was a little bit to the right, so I did a second one, and with this one I'm much more satisfied. Okay, now comes my favorite target. I lost many arrows here because there's no backstop, and if you're missing, you're going to break your arrow. Lucky me. Wow, lucky me. There are many dead arrows in this hole at the back. Okay, I just lost an arrow here. Oh, there it is. So the first arrow was too high, and then I overcorrected myself, and then I was rather low with the second arrow. Okay, so unfortunately there's one common problem when I'm shooting bows and arrows. So when the first arrow is not hitting the target correctly, then I sometimes overcorrect the second shot. So this is why the second shot has been so low, because I was correcting myself and then I thought, oh, maybe let's go even lower. So I was correcting myself twice, and this is why I didn't hit the target properly anymore. So yeah, that's a common problem. And the only way how you can handle this problem is by making many thousand shots, and with time you will get more and more experience, and then you will have a better feeling at where you at the target. Okay, yeah, so this is how you can aim with your bow, and as you can see, it's just trial and error. So first you try to aim at the target, you take the first shot, then you will see if you hit it correctly or if you have to go up or down. So it's really important that you memorize where you are aiming with the tip of your arrow. And then also it's important that all of your arrows have the same length, because otherwise it will be different every time you're shooting a different sized arrow. So make sure that all of your arrows have the same length, and make sure that you are remembering your first shot and where you have aimed with the tip of the arrow, because this is very crucial. If you forget where you have aimed the first time, then you're starting from new and you have to figure it out again. So make sure that you remember where the tip of the arrow was when you released the arrow, and that's really important. Now, other than that, I have to say I'm really happy with this bow, and it's shooting very smoothly. The only thing that it does is it's making a very loud sound, similar to a guitar. So I will put on some string silencers, and this will make the bow more quiet. Now, gladly, the sound is only coming from the string, so it's not coming from here somewhere, because sometimes with bows you will have some rattle where the limbs attach to the riser, but here it's completely silent. It does not make any sound. The only sound that it makes is the bowstring itself, and this is really normal. So if you want to know how you can silence your bow, then make sure that you check out another video. I will put a link in the description below, and also I will put a link of this great product in the description below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned till next time.